Good evening all, good evening all, good evening all. Welcome to this week's edition of Nigel's Nuggets, coming to you from my spiritual home, the bar here at Heathcliff HQ. Good evening to you all. I hope you're having a good day so far. I hope the weather's treating you kindly. It's clouded over here a bit today, which is a bit unusual. It's been lovely and sunny and not as cold as they said it was going to be this week. The weathermen got it severely wrong down here, because some of our guests over the last couple of days have come back in with sunburn, and they said it was only going to be about 17 degrees. How wrong they were. It's been beautiful down here. Don't get me wrong, it hasn't been in the 30s or anything like that, but it's definitely been in the 20s. It's been a glorious couple of days, but today, yeah, it's clouded over now, but it's dry, but it's still warm. Anyway, before I digress any further, like I know I normally do, welcome to Nigel's Nuggets. For those of you who don't know, this is the weekly roundup of everything happening here at Heathcliff HQ, and any interesting anecdotes or whatever I can pass on about some of the lovely, wonderful and sometimes curious and strange guests who come through our front door. So if you have any comments or anything you'd like to say, remember, put it in the comments box below. Now, we know for the last few weeks the technology has let us down, and I haven't been able to see all of your comments. Hello, darling. She's just wandering in. And yes, what about Karen Yates? Karen Yates, is she? Oh, I haven't seen. Oh, right. Hello, Karen. I'm glad. I hope you're enjoying it. Goodbye, darling. Thank you for popping in. Don't know why she did, but yes, hopefully I'll see some comments. I don't know why I haven't seen comments and questions before, but chuck them in there anyway, and we'll come back to you. If someone could just say, Karen, yes, I can see your comment. Wish we were there having a lovely breakfast, and not to mention the bar. We wish you were there too. All the best to us. All the best from us to Nigel, Karen. Let's hope things improve very quickly there, and we will see you in the not too distant future. So yes, so I am seeing comments. I don't know why I haven't been for the last few weeks, but now I am. So if you want to say hi, and I'll come back to you. And if you've got any questions, she's back again. Hello, darling. Gary Sandy. Oh, he's not, is he? Gary Sandy. Soon-to-be father, young Gary Sandy, is watching. Yes, we are expecting the first grandchild in the first week of October. Hello. Oh, Reen is what? Oh, yeah, hello. No, I can see. I can see the comments. I can see that Reen's watching. So, hello, darling. Hello. Hope you and Arf are all right. And we'll. It seems so long since we saw you last, and it's going to be not long till we see you again. So we look forward to that. Take care anyway. Right, anyway. So I can see your comments. Say hi, whatever. And now I will get on. So are you staying in here, darling? I mean, you can. I'm not saying leave or anything. But the wife's sitting here. She's out of camera shot at the moment. She was coming in. I didn't know she was going to do this. But she was coming in holding up. Yes, because she's watching it on Facebook and she could see who's live. And I couldn't. So she was holding up a bit of paper that said Marina Rowley, Karen Yates, Gary Sandy. So we could see who's watching. But yes, I can see all of you. Yes, I'm glad you do love the bar, Reen. I'm glad you do love the bar. We love having you in the bar. We've had some great times in here recently. Do you remember the mad Scotsman? Anyway, well, we'll get to him a bit later, actually. But anyway, right. So without further muffins. Yes, Karen Yates. Today, the guests in the premium rooms today have got some raspberry and white chocolate muffins. So that was a special request from Karen Whitby, who's staying with us at the moment. And because remember one of those posts I did, let us know what your favourite flavour of muffin is, and you never know, Juliet might make them for you during your stay. Karen did let us know. Yeah, hello, darling. Yes. Hi all, yes, hello. I can see she's sitting here. So Karen did request raspberry. Do you know, I haven't had a drink yet. I really haven't had a drink at all today. I think I should. With some of the guests we've got in, blimey, I'm surprised I made it this far during the day. Anyway, so yes, without further, what did I say? Muffins, yes, raspberry and white chocolate muffins. They are in the premium rooms for our guests today, and probably tomorrow, unless I eat them all. So, right, what's been going on? So since we last spoke, you're correct again. You're correct, Marina. George did not abduct Kylie. Kylie with her face mask on, being very, very good. But I'm going to come back to that in a bit later, and the mad Scotsman. So Yes, since we last spoke, we've who's come and gone? Lauren and Jordan. They came down from Newcastle. Lovely young couple in their 20s. They had a marvellous time. The weather was a bit iffy for them on a couple of days, but they were lovely. We had Julie and Ian in. They were new people. Ian and Caroline, they were back again. I think I mentioned that last week. Yes, Caroline, if you are watching, you booked again using an online travel agent, didn't you? Which meant we had to pay commission and you didn't get as good a price. I can't say it's simple enough. That is how it works. You want to book with us, phone up, book direct. You will get a better price than you will see on booking.com. Don't tell booking.com I said that. Hello, Debs. Kylie does have a mask. She was getting concerned, certainly over a particular Scotsman that was paying her far too close attention. So she decided to be as good as she can. Yes, if I may address you as Debs, Lady Grantham, I do apologise. I do apologise for using your first name. I promise it won't happen again. Yes, Ian and Caroline, yes. And talking of the mad Scotsman, yes, we said goodbye to Hilary and George finally after about 18 months, I think it was. No, 7 days. It honestly, it didn't feel like a lifetime, not with Hilary anyway. And do you know what? They've threatened to come back in October. Hilary, we look forward to seeing you in October if you can make it, when Dave and Rena are here. You can leave the Scotsman at home if you want, but you know, we'll leave that up to you. And talking of the Scotsman, so he was paying far too much. When we want to look at a premier room next to the bar. There isn't one next to the bar. There's one above and to the right. So, but we can sort that out for you, Karen. So, yes, Scottish Junior Champion George Sharp. No, George, not George Sharp. It's Hilary Sharp, isn't it? George Easton. He was very keen on Miss Minogue, and he was paying her far too much attention. And on their last day, this card appeared. You might reckon it's a melon card, because you know the melon bags, those that have been since we opened it after lockdown. They saw this and thought it went with the melon bags in the rooms. You won't be able to read that, will you? Because it'll be back to front. But I shall read it out. And look, cheapskate, he left the blooming price on the back. So, to Kylie, I'm super grateful. Gonna miss you, sugar. You know where I am when you get fed up here. I'll be waiting for you with open arms. Love, SJC, the Scottish Junior Champion. And I must confess, I was very worried on their last day. I thought Kylie was going to end up with her feet hanging out the boot of his car, driving down up the M5. But thankfully, it didn't happen. Hilary and George, we look forward to welcoming you back to our home fairly soon. So who have we got in at the moment? Oh no, not at the moment. Who have we had in who's come and gone since we last spoke? Chris and Pauline from South Wales, Newport Way, they were back for another visit. It was lovely to catch up with them. Carl was back, this time without Wendy. But he came with Terry, and they did a bit of fishing, the two lads, while they were down there. I think they were down for 4 nights. Great to catch up with them. We had a couple of beers in the bar with them. That was lovely. The Sweets were back. I mention them every week. The Sweets were back. They're our permanent residents, almost, guests. I don't know, but they're here every few weeks. And I'm glad to say about the Sweets that the hens are back on form. And Tony and Ali came laden with a tray of 30 or so eggs, which our guests have thoroughly enjoyed. One of the eggs, as Tony pointed out when he came, I should have brought it in here really to show you. I think it was laid by an emperor penguin. Do they lay eggs or do they lay young? The wife's nodding, so I even got that right. They do lay eggs. Well, there we go. I think it must have been laid by an emperor penguin or an ostrich or something like that, because it's enormous. And I am going to have it for my scrambled eggs, hopefully tomorrow. Michelle and Paul, some new guests. They came to see us from Brum. They were lovely. They were only with us for 3 nights, but we hope that, because they were down visiting friends, and we hope they are going to come back and see us very soon, because they were a lovely couple too. And if you're watching, take care of yourselves up there in Birmingham. Who's with us now? So we've got a few. We've got a few in at the moment. Let me tell you, Tim and Kay, all the way from Lytham. They were with us for 7 nights, absolutely lovely couple. Tim is a DJ, he's into his Motown, his soul and his Northern soul, and he's actually been playing along with the Golden Hour that we do in the mornings. Remember Simon Bates used to do this on Radio 1 back in the 80s, but on Radio Devon they do a Golden Hour where between 9 and 10 a.m. during the week, days and on Saturday mornings, when the first half hour, all the records are from 1 year and they give out clues and you have to guess which year it is. Wendy will know all about this because yeah, she gets it wrong and I get it right. And yes, we look forward to seeing you and Mark again sometime soon, Wendy, but brush up on your music knowledge just a little bit. But yes, so Tim has been jumping in with the golden hour. And I must go, I did the double today. 1977 and 1989. There were some classic tunes from both years and some really good clues. But Tim's been playing along with it. He's a DJ, you see. He's a DJ. Did I mention that? Oh, and him and Kay, they used to run a B&B. So we're expecting a bit of a critique when they check out. They can tell us how we're doing. Ron and Chris, the lovely Ron and Chris, are back again for another 5 nights. So it's been good to see them. Eileen and Stan with us for 4 nights. I think they've been with us 2 so far. They live not too far from my old stomping ground back in North Kent, on the borders of London there. For those that don't know, I was born and bred in a little place called Bexley Heath. And Eileen and Stan live in Welling, so it's been good to... have you tried a son-in-law egg? What's a son-in-law egg? Oh, hang on, is this one of Nigel's jokes, Karen? Please tell me. A son-in-law egg. Oh dear, I'll look forward to the answer to that. So it's been good to talk to them about... back in my old manor and what things are like up there. Who else we got? And Janice and Phil from Wigan, another lovely couple. They're with us for 4 nights. Karen and Ernie from Nuneaton. They're with us for 6 nights. Karen's the one I mentioned earlier who wanted the raspberry and white chocolate muffins. The wife is busily writing down another note for me, which she'll be thrusting towards me sometime soon. Janice and Bill, I apologise. I wrote down Phil, I'm sorry. It's actually, that's what it says in the system, because that's why I wrote it down, but I've forgotten his name was Bill. We need to change the system. And Doris and Christine, a couple of sisters, are down for 7 nights with us, and they are lovely. She's writing another note. I didn't get that name wrong, I know I didn't. And they're from Hertfordshire, and it's lovely. So we've got a nice run of the same people in, which is always good for us because we like to get to know people. We don't like it when you're only here for one. Well, I can't see what that says. Elaine is watching. Hello, Elaine. Hello, Elaine. Yes.
Elaine and Amber,
Elaine and Amber. Oh, hello. Oh, that Elaine. Oh, back from Kent way. Hello, Elaine. Hope all is well with you. The wife is she keeps writing me notes. Now Facebook. Talking of Facebook, because we are live on Facebook, we've just gone over 1,300 likes. We'd like to say thank you very much to each and every one of you that has liked our page. If you're watching this and you haven't liked our page yet, please go and like it. It does help us with the Facebook algorithm, and yeah, we're really, really happy. We're really, really happy about that. So 1,500, here we come. I'm getting another note now. Oh, hello, Chelsea. Hope you're enjoying yourself. And are you going back to school, college? College. Are you going back to college now, or are you studying at home? Anyway, right. It's September. So September means Agatha month. The Queen of Crime, and those of you that do or don't know, that haven't been here even, will not know about our connections possibly to Agatha Christie, and the fact that she used to come here when she was a child with her family for afternoon tea, and our house used to be a vicarage, and I can't read that, and our house used to be a vicarage, and Agatha used it. Oh, hello, Ellie, sweet. Good to see you, darling. And used to be a vicarage, and this... when Agatha was writing the first Miss Marple story, Murder at the Vicarage, she used this, our home, as the template for the vicarage in the book. Fantastic piece of news. Those of you who didn't know that, it's wow. Google it. Hopefully, when Nigel has finished his treatment, we will be back. Okay, well, I will Google a son-in-law. So it's not a Nigel Thompson joke. Fair enough. I'll Google a son-in-law egg. In fact, I'll get one of the staff to do it. Wait, you over there. Do you want to... As you've got your iPad, Google a son-in-law egg. Yeah, so anyway, what was I saying? It's Agatha month. Agatha month. And so the festival will be coming up in a couple of weeks. It's a virtual festival this week. We will have some regulars in, the Coopers and Broughtons. We're looking forward to seeing you again for the 8 or 9 days that you're going to be with us. And there's going to be some virtual events going on. I won't dwell on this too much because I'll talk about it near the time, but suffice to say, Juliet will be holding online a virtual afternoon tea. Not entirely sure how that's going to work, but we're looking forward to it. And there's also, we recorded a video, or I should say I recorded a video because someone, I'm pointing at the wife, someone didn't want to do it, which is all about a 10 or so other Agatha interesting facts and places that we think you should visit when in Torquay that aren't necessarily on the official Agatha trail. And so I did a sort of an 8-minute video on this, and I believe that's going to be broadcast live on the web as part of the festival as well. So anyway, that's going to be quite exciting. But before that, and this is what I'm quite excited about. Hello Claire, hope you're all right there. The Jag Club, the Swindon Jag Club, are coming to see us. Our car park in a week or so's time is going, in fact it's a week today. Our car park in a week or so's time is going to be full up with, there's going to be a Mark 1 E-Type, there is going to be an XK140, which I'm really can't wait to see. It's not my favourite, I prefer the XK120, but an XK140 will do me. Several different specs of XKs, which is what I used to drive. Where is the beer? Yeah, you see, and as I said at the start, I haven't had a beer. I haven't had a... Oh, hello Viv and Dave. Hello Viv and Dave. Yeah, you'll be with us in just over a week's time. They're coming down again to see us. Well, not to see us. They're coming down to see the people that used to own this place. Two owners before us. Juliet, Claire is saying hello, and Marina wants to know where the Pinot is. No, I'm not having. Look, I haven't got any. Look, I have no booze. I have no booze. There's none. Right? There we go.
From that lot.
Well, I've got plenty of booze, but I'm not drinking any at the moment. So the Jag Club, they're coming down. Really looking forward to that. So, yeah, that's my phone bleeping, by the way, if you can hear that. It's a little quieter in the bay now, because as we've gone past the August bank holiday, the families all start to make their way home. So it's a good time to come down and see the bay. I've no idea why I'm telling you that now, because we have absolutely no availability whatsoever until the week commencing the 21st. And that availability is really limited. I think we've got 2 standard rooms left. So if you fancy coming down in that week, pick up the phone and give us a call, 01803 211 580, or go to heathcliffhouse.co.uk to look at our bedrooms and see what's available. But the best time, okay, if you're thinking of coming for us, week commencing the 27th, we have pretty good availability for that week. So give me a call, because I'm in a really good mood. Well, I'm always in a really good mood, but I'm in an exceptionally good mood today. I don't know why, but I am. And I might even give you a very special deal. So, anyway, I think that's pretty much everything from me. The wife is writing another note. Hello, hang on, just bear with me. The wife is writing a note. My friend Janet. Hello, my friend Janet.
She's watching.
Hello, my friend Janet, you're watching. Juliet says hello. Okay, so as I said, that is it from me. I hope you've had a good week, boys and girls. I hope you continue to have a good week, and life is treating you well through this still madness that we're all going through, and our new normal, which would appear that it's going to be with us for quite some time yet. So, anyway, as I said, that's everything from me. You got any other questions, any comments, stick it below if you're watching this on replay, and we'll come back to you. Okay, take care of yourselves, and we will talk again next week. Say bye-bye, wife.
Bye-bye, wife.
There we go. Goodbye.